Assalamualaikum, I'm Khairina. How are you today? I hope you guys stay healthy and in a good condition. Welcome to Study English Together. In this lesson, we are going to study about how to talk about your family in English. Do you have a big family? What do you like doing when you spend time with your family? Talking about your family can be a good way to start conversation in English. So it's very useful when you want to talking about your family in your new friends or in interview in a job vacancy. Let's start with something simple. In the part 1, introducing your family. You can say there are people in my family. You can say there are 5 people in my family, there are 10 people in my family, or there are 13 people in my family. And it's not very hard, but it's not very interesting either. You should say who these people are. In example, there are 4 people in my family: my father, my mother, my sister, and myself. Or the other example, there are 10 people in my family. I have 2 sisters, 1 brother, my uncle, my aunt, 2 grandparents, and my parents, of course, and myself. And then we are going to part 2. Part 2, talking about brothers and sisters. How many brothers and sisters do you have? You can say, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. I just have 1 sister, or I'm an only child. Let's make it more interesting by adding more information. Your brother or your sister older or younger than you. An example, I have 2 older brothers and 1 older sister. I'm the youngest in the family. Or I'm the middle child. My brother is 2 years older and I have a younger sister who's finishing university this year. Or the last example, I just have 1 sister who's 5 years old than me. You should say adding your brother or sister older or younger than you can make it more interesting. And the part 3, talking about your immediate or your extended family. This example of immediate or extended family. Extended family like aunts, uncle, cousins, nephews, nieces, grandparents, and etc. And the immediate family, you, your parents, brothers, sisters, wife or husband if you have. The example of part 2, you can give more detail in your family. Any example? My immediate family is quite small because I'm an only child. My mom is one of 5 children, so I have a lot of cousins who are kind of like my brother and my sister. And we are going to part 4, talking about your relationship with your family. Talking about your relationship with your family, let's add in some information. How of you see your family and would you like to do together with your family? You can say if you with your family what you doing and how often you with your family. An example, I have example. I'm very close to my family. We have lunch together every weekend at my grandmother's house. She always cooking delicious. She always cooking something delicious. And then we are going to the last part 5, making a longer answer. You should be able making a longer answer to talk about your family. You should be able to talk about your relationship. You should talk about your relationship, your brother, your sister, your immediate family, and all in here. You can add to your telling about your family. And the last example is all adding. You can hear, I come from a big family. I'm the 5th child and I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. They're all close to each other in age, but there's a big gap between them and me. I don't have children, but I have lots of nieces and nephews. I don't see my family often because I live in a different country, but I speak to them regularly and we all get together once or twice a year, which is always very noisy, but lots of them. Yes, they are all for the lesson today. You can learn about talking about your family and make more interesting. And I think all for today, and see you.